And one time Spider-Man goes like berserk on a specific villain. So if you're ready for that, don't go anywhere. This is the Nerd Archive podcast. We'll be right back.
Guys, welcome to the Nerd Archive podcast.
The little guy, Bilbo or Pippin, whatever the hell his name is.
Nintendo fans, I see a lot of people getting, just freaky corner.
Damn it. Didn't do it. It switched to the 4.
Technical difficulties.
It happens. For some reason, it doesn't matter if you set it up the right way. Still, EV Monk, get it together. If not, Mill Studios, here we come. Just throwing that out there. So, are you all familiar with like Spider-Man? Y'all know who that is?
Spider who? What man?
What?
The man Spider.
Do you need bug spray for him?
Yeah. So the Parker Peter. Just in case you didn't know who that is.
I would say that's treading dangerous territory, but we kind of do that a lot.
Yeah. Not we. I have a couple of fun facts of that people that have read his comic books are going to know, obviously, but these are for the more relaxed fans of Spider-Man that may only know him by the movies or that's it.
The uninitiated to the comic book world.
Yes. And before we get started, big countries in the house. Yep. How's it going?
Whoop, whoop.
Welcome in. But I want to talk to you about Spider-Man. Did you know that Spider-Man hates he hates a couple characters throughout his comic book runs, which has been a couple years. But there's been one that has been in different series that he hates and in different universes. And hopefully we don't get to see this in the big screen because I don't want to see this character like this. I don't want to see this character and portrayed this way. Do you have any guesses?
I mean, I would, but I'm staring at the stream title right now, so I'd be cheating.
Yeah. So are you, Lola?
I am not.
Okay, so you have any guess who this character is that Spider-Man, the Parker Peter hates?
Is it a person close to him that used to be close to him?
Let's say yes. In different comic books, yes.
Is it the it's not Green Goblin. What's the other guy?
It's a hero.
Oh, it's a hero.
It's a hero, yes. And this hero has been part of different teams, if you will.
Mm.
No fucking clue.
Okay, Wolverine. This character he hates, it's Wolverine. And the reason you would there's 3 different comic books series that they have portrayed this hate towards Wolverine, and all have to do with the same thing.
Okay.
All have to do with the same thing in different ways. And it has to do with MJ.
Is Wolverine getting it on with MJ?
Okay, I'm gonna pause you on that right there. So the first example I'm gonna give you why this is happening is we have a character, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, and sometimes I say things wrong so I can get people in the comments. But the Scarlet Witch she did something to Spider-Man and Wolverine and switched their bodies. And
He Freaky Friday them.
yeah, she Freaky
Yep.
Friday them. I never thought about it like that, but she did. She did. And the first thing that Wolverine did was take advantage of the situation.
He's like, ooh,
He did.
pretty redhead.
Yeah,
Gosh.
pretty much. And so the problem is, yes, he is in a teenage body, but he is not a teenager.
Ooh.
Right. So that is why I tell you I don't want to see this character portrayed like this, because I am going to lose a lot of respect for him, even though that this is original content before we saw what we've seen of him. So this is actually him, his 5'3" self, if you will. Very, very I'm not gonna finish that sentence. So, but that is one instance, and Spider-Man does not like it. Peter Parker, the Parker Peter, he does not like it at all. Justin,
I wouldn't necessarily lose respect for the character per se. I would lose respect for the dumbasses in Marvel Studios if they were stupid enough to bring that story to the big screen. Or the
right?
small
Especially
screen,
that
doesn't
one.
matter.
Especially that one.
Specifically.
Yeah, because there's other ones that are not as weird. It obviously just brings drama. Like the next one I'm going to tell you. Both Spider-Man and Wolverine are part of the Avengers at this point. And Wolverine likes to poke the bear sometimes because of of who he is.
Mhm.
And he is training with Spider-Man, and before this training session, they get into a argument because Wolverine starts saying things about Spider-Man's wife, MJ. So with that being said, Captain America tells him, "Okay, we're not going to do this. We're going to train like we're supposed to, and then you're going to then we can talk about this. But right now, the training is what's important." Wolverine does not understand this, and he continues to poke the bear throughout the training. Spider-Man loses it because Wolverine tells him that he there was a time where Spider-Man wasn't there, and Wolverine tells him that he and MJ had little conjugal visits, which was not the truth, but he wanted to see what Spider-Man was made of. And let me tell you,
I imagine it didn't go over well.
it did not go over, and no, because they get into this fight, and Spider-Man, he loses control to the point where he punches Wolverine so hard that his jaw is dangling.
Ugh.
The only thing holding his jaw together is the ligament from one side, because the other side is torn off.
Oh yeah.
You've seen that panel, have you?
This I've seen numerous comic runs, and it like the normie audience, like they sleep on Spider-Man, and it's ridiculous because it drives the point home that nobody seems to realize just how strong Spider-Man actually is. And if he really wanted to, case in point with this comic run that you're talking about, he could fuck some shit up, and just, I mean, he could kill just about anybody, you know.
The last point that I'm going to bring up, of it had nothing to do with Wolverine, will also show you how much they're sleeping on Spider-Man.
Mhm.
But continue.
Oh yeah, no, like he like he can, I mean, in strength, like he dwarfs a number of characters. Like I mean, everybody knows how strong Captain America is. Like those two nearly came to blows at one point, and I forget what the story was about, but you see a panel of him literally ripping the shield out of Captain America's hand. Because Captain America, I guess, was trying to stop him from doing something stupid. And it's just like, people thought like that was like, okay, he's stronger than Captain America, like this guy, like Spider-Man. And I'm looking at this,
Right.
like, you guys have no fucking idea. And
No.
this story with Wolverine, the fact that he was able to hit Wolverine so hard to dislocate his jaw, adamantium jaw, mind you.
Right. So, hey, but here's the thing. He hit him so hard that dislocated his jaw, but right before he dislocated his jaw, Wolverine hit him with a stabbing through his gut. And he was still fighting like nothing happened. He was just bleeding out like nothing happened, to the point where Captain America tries to pull him back, and and he's trying to hold him back and kind of succeeding. Wolverine's not over. He's not done. He has to get his word one more time out. And he does. And Spider-Man loses it to the point where he completely obliterates Captain America so he can just get to Wolverine. And the only thing that helped Wolverine was Spider-Man was bleeding out and he passed out. That is the only reason Wolverine was still alive. Because I have a feeling that if someone wanted to get rid of Wolverine, it would have been Spider-Man at that point. Because of what he was in, the mentality that he was in. And it's crazy. It's crazy to think about.
Rage and adrenaline will definitely do that. Like, you're bleeding profusely and you still get in a shot hard enough to dislocate Wolverine's jaw before you pass out. I think that was probably an eye opener for Logan at that point. That's like, oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. But I think more than that, was probably an eye opener for a lot of people, because it's like, Spider-Man can do that. Like, and of all people, fucking Logan.
And here's the thing. We're thinking about it like fans, right? Like reading the comic books and seeing that for the first time. Put yourself in the shoes of these people that are like, if this was real and this was happening, and all of a sudden you have their teammates just see this happening, that they have no idea. They only see, because Wolverine, he likes to show off. You know what I mean? In the comic books, he likes to show off. He doesn't hold back. Spider-Man's the other way around, the opposite. But all of a sudden you see this happening, you're like, oh, crap. We thought that Spider-Man was just the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, you're on the outside looking in. You're seeing this. You're seeing this stuff happening, and then all of a sudden, okay, Cap steps in. Okay, he's got this covered. But then all of a sudden, Logan shoots his mouth off again, and then all of a sudden, Cap's getting
Spider-Man gets loose.
Yeah, Cap's getting thrown away like a fucking rag doll, and then all of a sudden, you see basically Logan's jaw hanging on the floor.
Yeah,
like.
It's crazy.
I stayed away.
Yeah.
That would be the thought process. I'm like, I'm glad I didn't intervene in that.
And I do have to say that these are comic books that these are stories that I have read years ago. But I do have to give credit to, on TikTok, King Lion. He is a comic book, like, legend when it comes to things that he knows about comic books. And he was telling this story about Spider-Man. He went on a series of videos that he was just talking about Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is one of his favorites for what I can tell, the way that he talks about him. And as soon as I saw that, it intrigued me so much that I'm like, I need to talk to them about this, because this is fucking amazing. And I don't think that I know that probably Yadi and Lola didn't, or sorry, Matt Murdock didn't. Actually, I was talking to one of my new employees, and I was telling him about this story, and then he's like, "Oh, you like comic books? I'm going to bring you 2 comic books so you can read them and maybe talk about them." So he brought me Daredevil and Spider-Man.
That's pretty
Nice.
And he also brought me Daredevil and the Silver Surfer. So these are cool. I'm
Very
going to read them because I have to bring him back to him.
That
But,
Silver Surfer one looks pretty old.
yeah.
It looks like a classic one.
Yeah, I have to open it and see when it was released.
Mm.
Because they did also a couple of like comic book runs that were old school like designs and things like that. So I want to make sure that I want to read it and see if it's actually old school or if it's a retro looking one.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Spider-Man Daredevil one looks like it doesn't look like it's a modern one.
The suit looks kind of modern,
right
for
so
Spider-Man at least.
hopefully it's not like a bait and switch, because I honestly
Yeah.
I prefer the old school comics to a lot of the modern stuff.
But I want to talk to you about the time that... Oh, actually, before we do that, do you have any facts about any superheroes when it comes to like comic books, or anything that you think that our viewers don't know? Or even if they do know, I want to know, because I probably don't know.
Well,
Because I know Lola's been looking. I can see her her glasses and things keep scrolling up and down, and
Hold on.
Nothing that pops into the brain like right off the bat, because I mean, since we obviously didn't prepare for this for this
Yeah,
episode,
no.
so
which is fine. I
Uh,
didn't want to say any... Sorry, Lola, real quick. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want you to start looking and then come across these stories.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Well, no, I mean, but that's the thing though. Like, even if we did, like, I think it would make sense, since you're the one that came up with the idea for this, for this week's episode. It would make sense that you would start off with the stuff that you did, and it's like, oh, okay, like, because I'd be like, oh, cool, yeah, because I read that as well, and
Right.
then we'd go from there. But I mean,
Oh, so Lola's not looking. She's not looking at stories. She's just looking at something else, which is fine. It's fine. I love what I'm seeing that you're looking for. I actually, especially the area, so that's pretty cool.
yeah, no, it
okay.
probably not a thing, but I'm looking.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
So do you have anything?
Yeah, I do have a fact.
Please.
Actually, I have 2 facts. Comic book
Bring 'em on.
related, unrelated. Do you know that if you get the Marvel, I think it's unlimited, it's for the year, it's like $64,
Okay.
and you get access to every single comic ever made?
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's like a
digital
comic book
comics
Kindle.
and all. Yep.
Kind of, yeah.
Nice.
It was an accident, but it's fine. You get a 7-day free trial, and then I forgot to cancel said
How
trial.
many comic books can you read in 7 days? Let's go.
Well, I specifically wanted to start reading the Fantastic Four, which brings me to my second fact. Fucking Ben is constantly trying to get inside of Susan's pants. Fun fact,
Yeah.
he's always like, what are you doing with him? I could be a better man. I could be a better husband.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah, and that's his best friend.
Yeah. Sometimes they, I don't know why. It's like this Wolverine Spider-Man run. Like, I don't understand why they like I understand they want to create drama so they have a storyline and they can eventually come up to something. But like, really?
That's the very
Like,
first comic book for Fantastic Four. That is the introduction to Fantastic Four. Is him being pissed at fucking Reed and then being like, that bitch, you could have a real man. You could pick me.
you know, she is the reason of a lot of wars between the heroes in comic books. You know this, right?
I don't, but why?
One of the biggest ones is Namor comes from the future to tell them that he tells the other three without Reed Richards. He tells the other three, y'all cannot let Reed Richards do he has a project, right? He's working on something. And he tells them, you cannot let him finish this because he will become the strongest, most powerful being, and it'll go to his head and it'll destroy a lot of things. He will kill a lot of people. So when he tells them that, he tells them that the reason that happens is because he's angry because Sue and Namor end up getting married. They have a thing. There's an affair and they end up getting married. And Reed Richards hears this
Well.
in present time. And the next panel is it's Reed Richards shooting Namor in the head. It's crazy. Like,
Damn.
like there was no, and
I'm
it was one of those,
my bitch now.
and it was one of those panels. It was one of those panels that are on the other side of the page. So he says that, and then all of a sudden you turn the page, and then there it is. Boom. Right there. First panel. It's crazy.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that is just because you said that one. You see, there's a bunch of things that the comic books do that it's crazy. There's a lot of crazy storylines that I mean, there's a lot of crazy storylines that we're getting on live action, and they're still tamed compared to a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
And they also, and what's funny is the comics also inspire a great many other people in creating some of the characters that they've created. And what's funny is, like, we talked about the Fantastic Four, and Doctor Doom was actually thought to be loosely based on or inspired by another very famous character in pop culture.
Who?
Darth Vader.
Oh, nice.
George Lucas is actually a big fan of, and a proud fan of, Marvel Comics. And his villain, Darth Vader, basically the most famous villain in all of Star Wars, is thought to be loosely based on Doctor Doom, which, you know, what was it? Fantastic Four #5 was Doctor Doom's first appearance.
That's awesome.
So
I have a lot more respect for Doctor Doom now. I mean, I've always have respect for him. He's one of my favorite villains, but it makes sense why.
Oh yeah,
Makes sense why. But if you think that when they did the the comic books for like The Boys and things like that. You're like, oh my God, this is just taking superheroes to a different level. No. It has happened before to our own heroes. Like the whole run, like animated run of the Justice League of all the movies after Flashpoint, those were gruesome. There were like body parts and things and death, and it was crazy. And then it was just animated of our favorite heroes.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, they've done stuff like that in the comics as well. It's like, what would happen if if your favorite superheroes went too far and decided to really just take that leap over the edge and take matters into their own hands and basically become what they fought against. We've seen it a number of times in comic book stories, specifically Injustice. That's, I think, the most recent.
Yeah.
Crazy shit,
It's insane. But which brings me to my next point of Spider-Man, my next story. Picture it. New York City. Sometime in the 1900s, late 1900s. The Parker Peter, MJ, and Aunt May chatting in Peter Parker's living room. All of a sudden, there's a bullet that comes through the window. It's none other than Aunt May. To the point where she looks like she's about to face her demise. And Spider-Man, or Peter Parker, looks at her and realizes that what's happening. Looks over to the far of one of the buildings, and he sees a guy running with a sniper in his hand. Jumps out, grabs a car, throws it at the dude. Mind you, no suit. He did not have time to put the suit on. This is actually a storyline from Spider-Man Back in Black. So if you want to read through it after I'm done, you should. Let me get back to the story. He throws the car at the dude. The dude, when he threw the car at him, he was going through a window so he can go into a building, and the car went through the building, right? So he doesn't care about the dude anymore. He just wants to make sure Aunt May is good. He takes her to the hospital. They get to the hospital. He looks at MJ, makes sure that Aunt May is okay. I'll be back. Leaves, never puts his suit on, goes straight to the crime scene. There's a cop that tries to stop him. He literally hits him with the spider web. No suit. This cop now knows who Spider-Man is. That's how pissed he is. He's like, I don't really care. I don't really care. I just need to find who this person is. Because he knows he didn't hit the guy, but he wants to see if there's anything that he can find to lead him to who did this. So he gets there, he finds a casing. He figures out where to go to find who sold this casing. He gets to a warehouse. The warehouse is full of people. He's still not wearing his suit because he does not care. He jumps through a window, and before asking any questions, beats everybody to a pulp except for one guy. Looks at him, grabs him, and says, "You see all what I just did? This is what's going to happen to you if you don't tell me who you sold this to." And he's like, "I can't tell you. They're going to kill me." He's like, "What they're going to do to you in about 2-3 days is a lot less than what I'm going to do to you in the next 2 seconds. So I would just start talking." And as soon as he finished that sentence, he grabs his arm and breaks it. It's like, Now that's 1 second. So the guy's like, okay, like, I will do you one better. I won't tell you who shot her. I'm going to tell you who sent her or who sent him. He's like, okay. None other than the Kingpin himself. This comic book, when I started looking at the panels, it was literally like I was watching a movie, because as soon as he says his name, the next panel is Kingpin in prison. He's calling the shots from prison, and he is wearing a jumpsuit. But the next panel is someone handing him his white suit to change, even though he's still in prison. And as every single piece of clothing that he's changing, the next panel is Spider-Man approaching. It's Spider-Man approaching. Shirt on. Spider-Man approaching. Pants on. Spider-Man approaching. It's crazy. And when he finished putting on, he's walking through. Here comes Spider-Man through a barred window. Breaks through. Starts hitting Kingpin. And he says, I will kill you. And he's like, you're not going to kill me. You're Spider-Man. He said, I didn't say nothing about Spider-Man killing you. And he takes his suit off. He's like, Peter Parker is going to kill you.
Oh.
Right. It's a badass moment.
Whoa.
And he is just butt ass naked. Just
In his
kicking his
birthday
ass.
suit.
In his birthday suit. Kicking his ass. And he is just going crazy on Kingpin, to the point where Kingpin is actually looking scared, because not only he's getting his ass kicked in front of the cellmates. So he is losing street cred as all this is happening.
I love that.
And what does Kingpin love more than himself? His reputation.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's losing all of this. So there's a panel where it shows that they say that Kingpin is like 2% fat, even though he looks fat. It's just all muscle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man, or the Parker Peter, is holding him by his pecs up and bitch slapping him. And the last one, he says, I am not going to kill you right now. But if Aunt May dies, I'm coming back and I'm going to fill up your lungs with spider fluid until you explode. And I'm going to do it in front of everybody here. So you better hope to God she doesn't die. And he leaves. In the next panel, it's literally just him covered in blood on his knees, surrounded by the cellmates. It's insane. Then he goes to the hospital. And guess what happens?
I'm assuming
Aunt May
he's
wakes
gonna
up.
die. Oh!
No, she wakes up. They weren't going to show you him killing Kingpin. That was not going to happen. But the fact that you see all of that, there's that actual panel in the comic book where they show Peter Parker's face, and his eyes are black, like supernatural demon eyes.
Ooh.
Like that. It's not just his eye. It's literally his full eyeball is black.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he was gone.
Oh yeah, I know the story you're talking about. I think and it's one of those things where, like, I've this one panel that you see around a lot is literally, like you said, Kingpin, as big as he looks, it's all muscle. But you see him in one panel literally like both of his hands like basically just grabbing his muscle and holding him like he's holding somebody by their shirt.
Yeah.
Again.
And holding him up.
Yep.
Is obviously up because Kingpin is a lot taller, but he's still dangling. That's it. It's just Spider-Man. I have a lot more respect because this is our old like stories that I haven't heard in a while.
Oh yeah. And it's weird though because it's like you see in a lot of the stories like Spider-Man is among the very few that a character like Logan or Wolverine actually respects. And when you read into a lot of these stories, you come to find out why. Considering all the shit that he's had to deal with, all the stories that they've written about him, and especially when he like completely loses his composure and, you know, pushes it to a point where he could and almost winds up killing somebody. And obviously, they're not gonna, not always, like especially Stan Lee, like you're not gonna see him writing Spider-Man killing somebody.
Oh no, of course not.
Other Spider-Man writer might, you know, at some point, but like there are certain writers that just will not.
No.
But you'll see like they'll tread that line
very closely,
give you an idea of like this is what could happen if he really let himself go.
I mean, they could always do like a what if series of like he did cross the line.
And if they do, they should bring this story and finish the story like if it actually happened. Like if Aunt May died.
That'd be pretty cool, honestly.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
But those are the two things that I wanted to bring up about Spider-Man because it's just crazy really to think about all of that. And I'm going to send you Lola or send everybody, obviously. Just one of the panels of the beating.
Oh, and he was wearing the black suit at the time.
Yeah,
Venom suit.
because it's
nice.
Yeah, because it's the Back in Black.
Yeah. I had a feeling that was the one because when you mentioned Back in Black, I'm like, he's probably got the Venom symbiote black suit Spider-Man.
Pretty cool.
That actually confirms it. Speaking of Venom, did you know that the character Venom was actually created by a fan?
Oh, really?
Yep.
Nice.
I'm reading some and this one is actually one that I didn't even know. So Venom was created by a fan who entered a contest in 1982. Competition was designed to offer opportunities for inspiring artists and creative talents. The artistic entry submitted by a Randy Schuler impressed the panel so much that they offered to buy the idea. Venom was created in exchange for a payment of $220. Schuler's innovative work showed
that guy
Spider-Man's
missed out.
Oh, man.
If I were in Schuler's position, I'm like, nah, give me a job at Marvel Comics.
Still be kicking my own ass.
Yeah, I would have been like, how about
Mm.
you keep the $200 and
Just
give me
a job at
royalties?
Marvel Comics.
Yeah, just even royalties, because at that point you're just gonna make money for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Schuler's innovative artwork showed Spider-Man switching his usual suit for the upgraded black version for enhanced sticking power.
Yeah. Look at that panel that I just sent. It's him taking his suit off.
I love that. I also love that he's like, I don't care if you see my face. There's nothing that you can do to stop me.
Yeah. Because not only that, they're seeing what he's doing to Kingpin. So who's gonna come after him after that?
Well, even Kingpin at that point, I'm sure he was angry and at some point tried, but like, you would have kicked your ass.
Mhm.
He can
Well,
do
like
it
you
again.
were saying earlier, at that point, like when he realized what was about to happen, he was legitimately in fear for his fucking life,
Mhm.
Right.
which you do not see very often.
There was nothing that he could do to save himself at that point, because at this point his life, it's in the hands of these doctors that he has no control over because they're on the other side of the city.
Mhm.
So there's nothing he could do. And it's funny because now I'm going through, because I'm trying to find the panel where Spider-Man is holding him up, and I can't find it right now, but I keep seeing, because I search Kingpin, I keep seeing the Into Spider-Verse Kingpin. I hate that so much.
Oh, that design. for Kingpin?
Design.
You're not the
Yeah.
only one.
That
You're
design.
not the only one.
I've
Oh,
always hated it. And I think I'm not going to lie to you. When I first put the movie on, because it took me until the second one came out. What is it? Yeah, the second one came out for me to watch the first one.
Mm.
And I think the reason I didn't watch the first one was because I saw Kingpin, and I'm like, I'm good.
No, according to you, it's because it kept giving you a headache. You
Yeah.
liar.
Well,
You liar.
Well, it
I
could be a
couldn't
multitude of factors.
I couldn't remember why. She's just giving me shit.
Eh.
I couldn't remember why exactly, and the only thing I can remember is just getting headaches from it,
It's
because
you're
it
watching
reminded me
life.
of what, like a 3D movie without the glasses. But I digress. The point is, I did not like the design, because there was a couple episodes ago where we talked about what I didn't like about anime. Like, certain things I didn't like about anime is when there's characters that are oversized for no reason.
Mhm.
Mm.
This Kingpin is oversized for no reason in the
Yep.
weird proportions. His head is in the middle of his body.
He also has no neck.
Yeah.
Right.
But he's like
It's
overly large with no neck.
uh-huh.
So it just looks like somebody built him out of Legos and then was like, "Oh yeah, that needs a head," and then they put like a sticker.
You could have not explained that any better.
Yeah.
Also, here's
It was literally grabbing him by the titties.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I also
Yeah.
love that he didn't just take the face mask off. He also took his shirt off.
Yeah, because with
yeah.
the shirt on, he's still Spider-Man. You can still see the logo.
On his shirt?
Spider-Man?
On the last one you sent?
Yeah. The shirt has the white spider logo on it.
If
Yeah,
he kept
took
the-
his shirt off.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. If he would have taken just his mask off, he would still be Spider-Man, because he's wearing
not
his
about
logo.
It's the fact that he went into like beat up Kingpin and he's like, "Fuck this mask. Also, fuck this shirt. I want to
Right.
show my titties while I beat you up, while I grab you by yours." It's
Well, I
not
think-
about the logo nor about his identity. It's
Well,
about his
there's-
need to take off his shirt.
Not
Right.
necessarily. I mean, well, obviously, I mean, there's a reason why you go there, but there's a lot more. There's a lot more to it than that. Like it's like this isn't, and it's like what Lewis was talking about. This isn't Spider-Man the hero beating the shit out of you. It's Peter
Yeah.
Parker the man.
Yeah.
Right.
who's got nothing left to fucking lose, especially if someone he loves dearly winds up dying through your actions, that is going to end your life.
Yeah, but also, why did he put a hit on Aunt May if not to fuck with Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man?
It's because he knew who Spider-Man is.
Right, so the mask
And
doesn't
he
matter at that point either.
no, understandably.
Plus, he also figured Spider-Man. You know, he's a hero and blah blah blah. He's got a code. He's not gonna. You know, he's not gonna push that. He's not gonna push that boundary.
The worst thing that's gonna happen, I'm gonna end up in jail.
Which I'm already in jail. So
right.
There you go. But he realized
and he's not gonna know who did it.
Yeah. His
Right.
hubris was thinking that he wasn't going to find out, and that there's no
he
way
just wanted to
he's gonna-
fuck with him.
Yeah.
The age old adage, fuck around and find out, and he did just that in the worst way.
Oh yeah, because it's not like it was MJ. It was Aunt May, which, if you think about it, they took for No Way Home. They took inspiration from this comic book to do that, because at that point he just wanted to kill the Green Goblin, and he almost did. And he was beating him up without his mask. So they took inspiration and it showed.
Oh yeah. I mean, and it took an older, more experienced, more temperate Spider-Man who knows what it's like to get to that point. To stop him from making that mistake.
Although you said that he's more experienced, but you don't give your bag to Green Goblin.
True enough, but
yeah, no, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
it's just funny. He's experienced, but he gave his bag to the one guy.
Oh, of course, yeah. No, his Spider-Man basically saved his life and basically stopped, the younger Peter from from doing the wrong thing, and then obviously, he takes advantage of that and literally stabs him in the back.
Right.
So
it's just crazy.
Oh yeah.
Now I just want to know, like, other stories. Because we talked about a good amount. It's just now we're
where
okay.
It was a lot faster than I expected.
Oh yeah.
It was good conversation.
48 minutes of
right.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, so a quick bit of trivia. According to Statista, what is the best-selling Marvel comic book of all time?
The best comic book?
The best-selling Marvel comic book of all time.
Okay.
I want to save something Captain America.
I'm going to go with something with Spider-Man. Neither.
Both wrong. X-Men #1, which has sold over 8 million copies, is the best-selling Marvel comic of all time.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Surprising, and for reasons that I don't want to get on here, but it's very surprising.
Oh, interesting little tidbit. What was it? Chris Hemsworth actually had to contend with his own brother for the role of Thor.
Which one, Liam or the other one?
Liam. Chris and Liam.
I am so happy.
for the role of Thor.
I am
See,
so happy the
but
one
then
who won.
even while winning the
Get it
how do I
together.
say that? Better brother. Well, I'm trying to find the correct wording. But the better actor, I suppose. They fucked that up with the comedic ones.
Yeah.
Like they weren't. I take that back. I was gonna say they weren't terrible. That's a fucking lie. They're fine. They're okay. They're not my favorite. Like the second one is my favorite. Like that brought a really good tone to Thor. And then they
Mm.
were like, yeah, let's fuck that up.
Well, you can thank Taika Waititi for that one.
They do have some good jokes though.
Yeah,
So
they
hold
do.
on that third one, the third one's not bad. It's the fourth one where it's like, is this a fever dream? Because it like even the rock jokes.
Yeah. The Ragnarok was good.
Ragnarok was good. It's the next one that's like
The Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder that gets like just it gets weird for no reason other than we can make weird.
It wasn't a good balance between drama and comedy.
Yeah. That
Just-
third one was. And then you
Yeah.
have, that whole thing between Loki and him, and then eventually he's like, I'm not even gonna try anymore. And Loki's like, but that's our thing.
Yeah, and I think the problem was that people liked the comedy aspect of Ragnarok because it was it was comic relief, not a comedy movie.
Yeah.
And because it was a lot of people saying, "Oh yeah, we like the comedy part of it," they're like, "Great, we're gonna make the last one funny."
And it's
they
Thor is
ran with it.
Yeah, Thor is just not funny. It's not meant to be a funny movie. It's meant to have comedic relief. Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Fun fact about Thor. Okay. You know that he has a bunch of powers that he's very powerful. And do you all know how fast the Silver Surfer is?
I would assume pretty fast.
He can cross galaxies in seconds.
Considering he has to cross galaxies in seconds, yes.
Right. There's a story line there's a story in the comic books where he is fighting the Silver Surfer is fighting Thor, and he's getting his ass kicked, the Silver Surfer, so he has to escape, right? He has to escape, so he goes onto full flight mode, full speed. He's crossing galaxies. Next panel, they show him, and they show, and Thor is literally right behind him. Like, I can smell you. Like that's I can smell what you ate yesterday, dude. That's how fast I'm going.
Disgusting.
Yeah, but that's how fast Thor is. He is slightly slower than Silver Surfer because he
cool.
couldn't catch up, but he was right behind him.
Yeah.
So think about it. It's not that he's slower, because if he was slower, eventually Silver Surfer would be, because that's how speed works.
Yeah.
So they're pretty much as fast as each other. It's just the Silver Surfer started first.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's pretty cool,
it's crazy to think about, because in the movies we see the what's it called when he transports, the teletransportation device?
The Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not the Rainbow Bridge. It's something bridge.
Yeah. Fuck.
Terabithia? No.
Hold on. 2 seconds.
Bifrost.
The Bifrost.
It is called the Rainbow Bridge.
No, the Rainbow
No, it's
Bridge
called
is
the Bifrost, also known as the Rainbow Bridge.
Right.
Okay. Right. Perfect. You're both right. Did you know that in the movie they show him? Well, obviously later when he gets his axe, he doesn't need it. But in the comic books, it's not his axe; it's his it's Mjolnir that has that power. So he never needed it. He just they wanted a storyline. It looked cooler when he had a weapon that couldn't do it, and then the new one does. It
Yeah.
at the end of the day, that's what.
Great.
Yeah, pretty much. So, but yeah, that's insane that he does that, and then obviously another fact is that they get stronger, like Thor and his dad, and pretty much everybody from his world. They get stronger as they get older. So if you see comic books that Thor is like gray hair and whatever, you know that he's about to fuck shit up.
That's pretty cool.
And there's a storyline with Thor and the Avengers and Thanos, and they actually have this in one of the animated series. Thanos has the gauntlet and he has all the stones, and the Avengers are trying to get him to stop whatever he's doing. He's not snapping because obviously the animated series, they want to prolong it, so he's toying with them. But they figure out each one has a purpose with each of the stones. So each of the Avengers has a strength to one of the stones. And when it gets to Thor, it's a time stone. Thanos is turning everybody into like literal like stone and not stone and skeletons because they're all dying because of old age. He's making them like age faster. But when it gets to Thor, he doesn't realize that the older he gets, the stronger he gets. So as he's attacking him, Thanos is hitting him with the time stone, and you can see him getting older and older, but at the same time getting stronger. So just that, it's insane. Because you don't think about it until it's happening. You're like, oh my God, never thought about that. That's cool.
I can only picture Thanos's bamboozled face.
Yeah,
Fuck was
pretty much.
happening?
Yep, pretty much. So,
Oh, yeah.
and then when it gets to Hulk, he uses the Mind Stone, and then he gets Hulk angry. What happens every time he gets angrier?
Ah!
He gets stronger.
Stronger. Yeah.
And he's like, how are you getting angry and not going berserk? It's like, I'm aiming my rage. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Total sense, actually. So,
I have one about Storm, which you guys probably know, but we'll talk about it anyways.
do it.
Yep.
I saw a panel where she essentially starts controlling the oxygen in somebody's body. And she's like,
Nice.
shut up. You'll speak when allowed to, essentially. And it's like, that's such a bad bitch move.
It
And
is.
technically, she could also control the water molecules in your body if
She
you really
could.
want to get down to like the human composition.
That's amazing. And now that you said that, it reminds me of another Thor power, which is also he can control the weather too.
Yeah. Doesn't I feel like she has a weapon that is from that planet or universe or created for it.
Who? Storm?
Storm. It's called, hold on. I think Stormcaster.
I've heard of it, yeah.
Oh no, never mind. She can wield. She can, however, wield Mjolnir.
You know who can wield Mjolnir?
Yeah, and the Stormcaster, which is apparently created by Loki to like control her, but then she's like, and then takes it from him and starts using it herself.
I mean, it makes total sense. You know who can wield Mjolnir?
Captain
Stitch.
America.
There's an actual comic book that shows Stitch running with Mjolnir in his mouth, and the Avengers are like trying to catch him.
That's pretty cute.
Yeah, it's cool. I have a couple of comic books here that now I just want to read, especially Miss Marvel and Moon Knight.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had that.
I still haven't read it yet. Then I got to read my Batman Beyond. I have a couple of Batman Beyond ones. Oh, that looks cool. And I have the original story as told by Harley Quinn in Justice. So
neat.
And the New Avengers and the Transformers.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. It's literally Captain America and Optimus Prime.
Yep. There's been
I have
so
a
many.
book that's X-Men versus it's X-Men and Star Trek specifically.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I want to get my hands on a Batman and Spider-Man crossover comic book. I was looking for it.
So many. There's been so many crossovers. It's crazy. There was one from way back. Oh yeah. I still have that one. Up on my shelf. There was one from way back. Superman versus aliens.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool. And then Wolverine versus Predator. That one's cool too. It's a 2-part series, and they meet in the 1800s when Wolverine is actually just like he not first get his powers, but he's actually like still young. In his 20s, but he's still young. And then later again, about 200 years later, the same one comes back. And both times Wolverine gets his ass kicked. To the point where he gets his ass kicked, and then the second fight, he getting his ass kicked, but kind of gets an upper hand. And the Predator decides that he's going to self-sacrifice, thinking that he's going to blow him up and blow himself up.
Yeah.
And he does. But Wolverine,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So he doesn't lose because of technicality.
Pretty much. The ultimate plot armor.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. I mean, yeah, technically, yes. They wrote his character that way, so it's like you can't really kill him.
You got to really think. Like, there's only a couple people that can, and one of them is Magneto. And the way that Magneto like tortures him is crazy.
Oh yeah. The one issue where he literally rips the adamantium from his body. And I was surprised they actually brought that in for X-Men 97.
X-Men 97. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. Did you know in 1954 the Comics Code of Authority was established to make comics more family friendly and contain more kid friendly material? They really wanted to cut down on the violence and gore that was taking up space in the glossy pages of the comic books. This also resulted in Marvel Comics having to excommunicate werewolves. The famous publisher was forced to ban these terrifying creatures. The bizarre inclusion into their just cause was mainly because they wanted to discourage the horror genre altogether. They actually had to, get, they were able to get around this by creating other like were creatures, like were pterodactyls or some shit like that. But luckily for all those diehard werewolf fans out there, in 1971, the ban was eventually lifted on the classic monster of the horror genre. The catch was to utilize these creatures. They had to relate to the classic literature from the likes of Edgar Allan Poe and Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, among others. Once the shackles came off, however, there was a slew of werewolf-related stories released. One even included a famous Marvel character, Captain America, turning into Cap Wolf in the early 90s.
That's cool. It's like the zombies storyline.
That was actually, that was another one that the Comics Code of Authority banned, was zombies as well. It's like,
What a
nah.
lame bitch.
What?
Give the
How
people
about,
what they want. Make it spooky.
how about let's not ban them. How about you are forced to, at least if you one of one. Like if you release one spooky one, you got to release a kid friendly one. Keep it balanced.
Yeah.
Like that, to me, that would have made more sense. But I digress. It is what it is. On a side note, did you guys know that I went to, did I talk about this last week or was it after we recorded? That I went to see what?
Hold on for a second. I don't know who's frozen, if it's my internet or if it's you, but somebody's fucking freezing.
Everybody is, because everybody's signal is down to just about nothing, even mine.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. How about if everybody, Lola, refresh yours.
Be back in a second.
Once she comes back, Justin, you do the same. Mine's full now.
Hello.
Yes.
All right, let's see.
Justin, I see yours is full now. Lola, yours is
that's
like
very odd.
dead.
It's been thunderstorming all day. I don't know if that has
Oh, I see. It's,
yeah.
It's back up.
Yeah, the weather's been shit for most of the day.
The weather has been great. I wish I was home all day doing jack
That's what we did.
shit.
That's what we did today.
That sounds amazing.
I spent the morning with Mama.
Nice.
And Mama is our grandma. And then after that, I dropped her off at her house, and then I picked up some breakfast, lunch-ish things, and spent all day watching zombies. The Disney movies, like Zombie 1, 2, and 3 with Jordan.
That's cute.
And Sarah, obviously. She was sitting there with us. She was building the Titanic. But did I tell you guys I went to see Jurassic World Rebirth?
No.
Mm-mm.
No, then we recorded Tuesday, so I went Wednesday. That's why.
Gotcha.
It was actually surprisingly good.
That's the one with Scarlett Johansson in it?
Yep.
Yeah. Plot?
Nice.
I don't know how to explain how I felt about the plot. The movie itself was good. It's dinosaurs, so anything you put in there is just gonna sound stupid. Any plot that you put in there, because the original story was already done. There's a theme park and it goes wrong. Fantastic. What else can you do that is not gonna sound stupid? So what they do, There's not spoilers. They literally tell you, I think, in the trailers. They are looking for the 3 biggest dinosaur of each category. You have the flying, the earth, and then the sea. And they want to get their blood because they want to create a medicine from their blood to help with like heart disease. Does it make sense? No.
Not at all.
But if you think about it, the bigger they are, the bigger their hearts are.
They were also genetically, is it like related to the other? Well, they're all genetically made because
Pretty much.
they were dead and now they're not.
Right. But what do
So
they do?
maybe they have some sort of
Right.
something that they put in there.
Well, the way they explain it is that there's a reason why they're so big and their hearts can function properly. So there's something in their DNA. So they're going to splice it and figure out what it is so they can create this. Which now saying out loud makes a lot of sense. But it's dinosaurs. But the movie itself, I thought it was cool. They did bring a scene that is straight from the book, which is a T-Rex scene in a river. And it shows the T-Rex swimming underwater. That's pretty cool.
But they have
And we've never seen. All you see, it looks from they show it from the top. It literally looks like a crocodile.
Oh,
So it looks pretty cool.
yeah.
They bring back the the Spinosaurus.
Yep.
That we see in the second movie, but in this movie is more accurate of what the scientists actually think it looked like than the second movie, which was a T-Rex with a long snout and a flappy thing in the back.
Oh no, that was the third movie.
Was that the third one?
Yeah, it was Jurassic Park 3. Yeah.
Okay, so the third one, yeah, because the second one was they bring the T-Rex to New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, the third one.
What could go wrong there?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, like, the plot of like having dinosaurs loose from the newer ones, Jurassic World.
Oh, they explain
think
why
it
it
could-
happens, why, like, what didn't work. Go ahead, finish your sentence. I just wanted to
I'm confused
interject.
by your sentence.
Okay, you said that the thought of having the dinosaurs loose in the world compared to like having humans also, they explain what happens like to the dinosaurs.
Well, I was talking more so about the idea of bringing something back that was dead, like an apex predator of that magnitude that was, ceased to exist, and then they bring them back for funsies because human and hubris is a thing, and how that goes wrong, and that how to further that it can go as wrong as they spread
Right.
from the movie Jurassic World. That's a pretty cool concept.
Are you going to see it in theaters? It's been 3 weeks since it's been out.
Probably
3
not.
weeks.
And then the other thing is, if they really want to impress us, they should get dinosaurs in there. Since they're already like fucking with their DNA, they should make them fire dinosaurs.
Like dragons.
Yeah.
Well, spoiler alert, not really. This movie's more about those experiments that went wrong.
Ooh.
So think about Resident Evil meets Jurassic Park.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
So most of the there are some dinosaurs that we see throughout the movie that are like normal, like the T-Rex, and we don't see raptors. Actually, we don't see the raptors. We don't see Blue. We do see a mutadon. That's the name. Mutadon. It's a it's a raptor mixed with a flying dinosaur.
Okay.
It's scary. So if you think that it's as fast as the raptors, but it also flies, look it up. It's
Yeah, I
insane.
just looked at it. That's what I mean. Since they're already fucking with the genetics, might as well, go balls to the walls, mix them in with a
Well,
little fire,
right. In
and
Jurassic
give the
World,
people.
right. Well, in Jurassic World, the first one, you have the Indominus Rex,
Mm-hmm.
which is a raptor of the size of a Rex.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the Indoraptor in the second one.
Mm-hmm.
So they already have kind of mutated raptors, or dinosaurs, but those that we see are the ones that worked.
Yeah.
But the ones that we see, like the D-Rex, the D-Rex is it's a dinosaur that has 6 legs. It has 4 legs and then 2 T-Rex arms in like where his nipples should be. It's crazy. And then he's got this like weird bulge on his head. So he looks like a zombie
That's
dinosaur.
crazy. I just looked up the Mutadon. Holy fuck.
I know, dude. And the scene where like they introduced the Mutadon, it's almost a direct like scene of the first Jurassic Park where the kids are in the kitchen and the raptors are in there. It's almost scene by scene, but with the Mutadon. It's amazing. I actually felt like a kid watching Jurassic Park for the first time. I have never been so excited about Jurassic. Yeah. It's the one on the left.
Yes, I know. The one on the right is a rancor.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't open it. Yeah. Whatever. But yeah, it's just funny that I saw Jurassic World and they were great movies. I love those movies. I can rewatch them any day. But this one, oh, and you know who's in this movie? Is Ajax from Deadpool.
That's funny.
So they have Ajax, they have Scarlett Johansson,
Francis.
and they have Blade. Not the new Blade. Ali.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
There's only ever been one Blade.
Yeah. And there always only be one. But his character is really cool. I really like his character. There's a redemption arc with him in the movie. It's really good. Like if you guys are not gonna watch it in theaters, it's cool. But once it's on streaming, you have to watch it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
The Distortus Rex.
Yeah. The D-Rex.
That is bordering nightmare fuel, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so okay. The movie starts like almost like a Final Destination movie. Something small, minuscule happens that makes everything go ballistic. It's all because of a Snicker wrapper.
What?
So obviously, this is not spoilers. There's it's a Jurassic Park movie. Dinosaurs are going to get loose. This is not spoiler. The first scene of the movie is they're in an InGen facility, and they go into the D-Rex containment, and someone is eating a Snicker bar, and they drop the wrapper, or they put it in their pocket, but then it comes out of their pocket and it goes into the door when it's about to close. It goes into like it has to seal it, so it gets sucked in there and it's short circuited.
Oh, jeez.
And then everything goes loose. Like everything goes crazy after that. I'm telling you, it's like a Final Destination movie almost. Because it's like something minuscule as like a nail falling into the right place. It turns everything into shit.
That's hilarious.
A fucking candy wrapper of all the things.
Yeah. I know. Product placement. That's what it was.
Pretty much.
Because it was one of those moments, when whoever's drinking a soda or something, they literally holding it a specific way for you to see the brand. The wrapper was literally placed in a way that you can see it's a Snickers bar.
They almost losing popularity.
They almost like paused it too. Like that's how crazy it was. They almost slow motion into Snickers. You're not yourself when you're hungry.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs lose. Yeah, but it was a great movie. And I can't wait to see Superman.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Lola?
I was gonna say I can't wait to see it because I do want to see it at some point or another, but
yeah, you should. Going to the theater is so expensive.
Everything is so expensive.
Yeah, I signed up for the AMC like membership just to I can get like points and whatever. It was free. And they also on Tuesdays and Wednesdays they do like 50% off movie tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And I still would spend. I just checked the tickets for Superman for 4 tickets, 2 adults, 2 kids. It was still $61.
Yeah.
After the fees added and everything. Like Jesus fucking Christ. Why?
Because everything's expensive.
Yeah, it's like they used to tell you, oh yeah, we charge a lot because we have to pay our employees. But now you don't even buy your tickets through an employee. And you still charging me a convenience fee. It actually the convenience fee is very inconvenient.
That I don't understand. Why convenience fee? I did it online.
The convenience of
doing it online.
Pretty much. A lot of products and services do that stuff, especially when you're ordering like event tickets, concert tickets, anything of that nature as well. There's always some kind of convenience fee.
Yeah,
but then like it's happened too where I've gone to a movie theater and there's nobody like at the front.
Mm-hmm. It's like this here in Deltona.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's been in Deltona. It's like, okay, cool. I didn't buy it online. I'm here to buy, and it's like, where's the fucking people? Oh, it's a machine now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's also the thing. If you buy it online, it tells you to scan in the machine to get your tickets, but it doesn't work. You have to go to where you get the popcorn and they'll give you your ticket. And when we went last time for Jurassic World, we told them that we bought them online and they didn't even give us the tickets. Physical tickets. They just had us scan it at the person that just reads the tickets and splits them.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that people don't like break my paper anymore.
You know, I was thinking that Sarah and I were talking about that. We don't like that.
Yeah. Like, if bought this, you might as well like make some alterations to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
right.
We're old school like that, though.
Yeah. She has a bunch of our movie tickets.
Mm-hmm.
But the last couple of years, we haven't been able to like keep them because they don't give us physical ones.
Yeah. I have movie tickets from the first Avengers, and I have movie tickets from a few movies like way back when. Way back when it was summertime and we used to go to the movies like 3 days in a row.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
Back when
Fun
movie
times.
tickets were still actual movie tickets and not some movie ticket printed on receipt
Mhm.
paper.
Right.
Yep.
When it had it would like
The tear
have
off.
the
Yeah, the
the tear
perforations.
off.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Yeah.
perforations.
That's crazy that they don't do that anymore.
yeah. That's why I don't. That's why I don't keep the physical movie tickets anymore, because it's just like it's a receipt. So there's no
Yeah,
point.
by the time 10 years from now, you're just gonna have a piece of paper with nothing on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
It's
just
thermal too, so if you put it near like anything warm,
it'll turn black.
yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Oh wow.
You're screwed either way. Time will
Mhm.
erase everything, or heat will just turn the whole paper black, and then
What's the point? What's even the
You
point?
can't win.
there is no point. You can't make that make sense.
No.
We
But
do end the episode on a down.
yeah, this
But
whole
the point,
episode was
there
like
is
tragic.
none.
This whole episode was tragic between Spider-Man and the Snicker wrapper, and
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's just although
Yeah.
those stories about Spider-Man was fun.
Oh, absolutely.
I think that's it. Do you have anything else?
Nope.
No.
No? Got it. All right. All right, guys. We have reached the end of the episode. After all of that, you heard about Spider-Man hating Wolverine. You heard about the beatdown that Spider-Man gave to Kingpin. And if you didn't hear any of that because you just joined us, just make sure you go back. That's a good thing about this. I'm going to show my age and say rewind for you to go back and watch all that. Also, if you watch Jurassic World Rebirth, let us know what you think of it. Try not to give too many spoilers. I feel like I'm the only one that have seen it because Yadi doesn't like dinosaurs anyways, or doesn't care much for them. So I digress. Just throwing that out there. Justin, what can they do?
They can click all the things.
And all those things that he's talking about, they're all down below. It's everything that you can find us on, and all social media. Join our Discord just to be like talk to people like us, like you. If you're watching this, it's because you are a nerd. So make sure you join us on Discord and let us know how you found us. If it was through this episode, the last episode. But if it was the last episode, you won't let us know that you found us through that episode because you didn't hear this on the last episode. The point is, join us. We'll see you next week. Deuces.
Okay, bye.
Bye.